All right, y'all, I'm ready. I'm getting ready to Konmari my life. If you haven't read the book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, that's what this is all kind of based on. And since I've read it, I have been dying to just like throw everything away, clear up all the clutter everywhere and get rid of things. Every little corner I see piled up with stuff, I want to clean it out. But I'm trying to follow the rules and start with clothes. So I've been putting it off. It's been driving me crazy. I'm ready to go. I can do it. Can I just go ahead and say this gives me so much anxiety, taking all these clothes out and imagining having to go through all of them. So can I even like picture how much they're like stacked in the back of my head with extra anxiety of just like having them in my house, in my closets, in my drawers. These are just the clothes that were scattered around in different places, on the floor, on counters. Some of them are clean out of the laundry basket. I made sure there was not any dirty things in there. This doesn't count any dirty laundry that might be in the laundry right now. I haven't emptied a drawer, emptied the armoire, or emptied like the stuff hanging in the closet yet. I'm gonna try to stick with her advice of like moving through this as fast as possible so that I don't linger on anything, because holy cow, I might be here a week. I don't know if I can do it. Like the ones that are already folded, I'm like, I'm about to just take them out and why can I not do this? It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. I can handle it. Gracious, they're gonna have to be folded again anyway, because this ain't her way. This don't look good. This is not pleasing. This does not spark joy. Helen's gonna kill me. One section empty. Things still in the package. How about that? Didn't even know I had those. No, holy freaking moly. About that. All right, I'm not done cleaning out, but Cullen's home, so I wanted to get his reaction to what's gone down so far.
The hell is this? What are those Aeropostale boxers?
I know, right? I haven't even taken stuff out of my closet or out of this chest of drawers yet.
What is all this from?
It's from, half of it was just like laying around in random places, and this is empty. So this whole thing,
there was no way all that fit in there. That's like a empty car.
I know.
This is like the Witch in the Lion Witch in the Wardrobe.
Like, why do I have all this stuff? Which I realized when we cleaned out our closets and organized with Stacy, something that's never been worn. It's got the tag on it.
What the heck?
We only did the closets with Stacy. I didn't even do all this and like all that when we organized with Stacy. Yeah. You know, we only did the closet.
Back. I'm gonna turn into somebody else that doesn't want to see this.
You might turn into who knows what. I know. That's I'm like, insane. Good Lord Almighty, why do I have so many things?
There's my green tights I've been missing.
I was wondering if you were going to notice those. So yeah, here we go. This is the start of the process. Oh my gracious, I thought it was a lot of clothes before I cleaned out the closet and everything. This is like out of control. How was this all in my house and in my drawers? No wonder I couldn't shut them.
Anything to speed up the process.
Cullen said, he first came in, he said, you're going to need some wheelbarrows. And then he was like, but for real, do you have like plastic bags? I was like, no.
Oh my gosh.
So he went and got me some. Thanks for contributing. I appreciate your contribution.
Anything to speed up this process.
Hey.
Like, I don't have anything to do.
We have a lot of stuff to do this weekend.
Oh,
I was just like standing in the kitchen heating up some food, and I was like, why did I pick this to do like right before Christmas? I guess the same reason I decided to start like eating healthier and doing everything else.
Why? It's like the whole thing though. Like why the whole 3 month into the
yep, it's the 90 day last 90 days.
Do it, you know? Or like spring clean.
Yeah.
What's it matter?
Do it when you're motivated to do it. You just pick. You don't even like. I didn't even. If I had picked a day and like mentally prepared myself, it would have been even worse. Like I just needed to just do it while I'm doing it. And now that it's all here, I need to deal with it. And her thing is move through it fast. So I'm going to move through it really fast. I look at this pile and I already like mentally I'm like gone. Like I see all the things. So I'm going to go through as fast as I can with the ones to put away. And I know that Marie would probably not agree with this. I don't know how she feels about this. I don't remember hearing it. But if there's something that, because things are all different sizes in here, if there's something that does spark joy, but I don't know if it fits, I'm going to put it to the side and not waste time like trying everything on as I come across it. I'm going to make a pile of like, let's try this on first before I decide to give it away. I will give like one kind of excuse that this is kind of a wardrobe for like 3 different people. So I think that's why it's so big, because I've been like the size of 3 or 4 different people over the past 4 to 5 years,
well, and
6 years.
Like my boxers and stuff that we wrote on.
Well, guess why those are in my closet? Because I wouldn't let you get away. What's the couple?
Oh yeah, because you wanted to sentimentally hold on to that crap.
Because when we first started dating, you had these Abercrombie and Fitch boxers that said "in love" on the butt, but you wore them so much that it came off. So I rewrote it for you. Yeah. Or no, you rewrote it, and I thought it was the cutest thing. And so I was like, I'm not getting rid of those. I'll wear them one day. And it sat in the bottom drawer. But I'm okay with letting them go now. Before I was not okay with letting that stuff go.
I got them tall boys too.
Oh dang.
You ready, sir? That's
gonna reduce my number of like, I'm gonna have to double the number of what it would have been if it was a regular size bag to give y'all an estimate of number of bags.
We started.
All right, y'all, it is 11:45 p.m. I've finally finished my first run through. Here are my bags. This is a donate bag. And these, I'm gonna have to explain myself. These I'm gonna send off to Aunt Brittany because these are all maternity things that I found in there that she might be interested in. I know she's been looking for maternity clothes. I'm gonna explain these. And then this is the one measly little bag of trash. Most of my clothes were actually in fairly good condition, you know, at least to be donated. But the trash would be like underwear I didn't want, or old socks with holes in them, or that kind of thing. Here's the remaining clothes. And this actually still seems like a lot. Keep in mind though, there's nothing under here. This is like, this would not be this high. They're piled on a chair because those are the hang-up clothes. These are the only hang-up clothes I have left. These are like the armoire and folding clothes. A lot of, I feel like I'm maybe making excuses for myself. A lot of the bulk is sweatshirts and stuff. I do have a sweatshirt thing. I love me some sweatshirts. So there's that stuff. Then there's my coats and gloves, and that's it. I mean, honestly, considering that this whole entire floor was covered with clothes and all those have been removed from the situation, in all of these coat hangers, every single one had a clothing item on it. Ada, what about all your clothes? Do we need to go through your clothes, your closet? Okay, so here's the thing. I know that she recommends going through them again. And I totally get that right now. I'm like, yeah, there's some things, even as I'm looking back at it, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have saved that. I don't know. This I just did kind of like as fast as I could have run through. Now keep in mind, the kids came home like y'all saw earlier, and I had to like be involved with the kids. Obviously they're my kids, dinner, bedtime, all those things. So I haven't just been working like completely straight all day. There have been some breaks, but I'm gonna go through all these again tomorrow. As I'm like refolding them, hanging them on hangers, wherever they're gonna go. I'm not sure I can go with the whole plan of folding every single shirt because I have some like thin shirts that I don't know. I would rather them be hanging up in the closet than be folded. I just feel like I can see it better. I don't know. People who have tried the folding thing have said that it really works and they really enjoy it, but there's my current pile. So, did it. Day 2, back at it again. I did do my makeup today, but I'm wearing the same shirt because, let's be honest, didn't want to dirty up anything and have to figure out where to put it and where it went. Okay, so Showed you the piles last night. Now today I've gone through and sorted these. I know it looks like just a hot mess, but I've actually gone through and sorted them into categories because she kind of talks about going through and like touching everything again. And I will say that in sorting them, a few more things did end up in the donate pile, and they might again, but now that they're in categories, I can kind of see like, do I have too many of the same color shorts, or do I have too many of the same color shirts, or the same color sweatshirts, or whatever. So I'm gonna go through, decide where each thing should go. However, I am kind of in a hard place right now because I am losing weight, and pants that fit like a month ago are too big. And I don't want to just get rid of them because this has been going on for a month. And yes, I'm confident in myself, and yes, I'm determined to stick to it, but I don't want to just like get rid of things in different sizes. So she may not agree with this, but I'm gonna have like a section at the back of my closet for like the pants that are too big, and in, you know, 6 months, if they're still too big, I will move them along to where they need to be. I'll also have a section for things that, like, as things become too big, which is the plan, to move them kind of to the back too. I also have a section of things that like have been in my closet for years that I haven't worn because they've been too small, but now they're about to fit again. So yeah, that's kind of my, that's my dilemma right now. So I'm gonna do things a little bit differently than probably would be typical for somebody who is planning on staying the same size for the next, like, you know, couple years. Here we go to sorting, deciding where to put them and folding. First drawer done. Shorts, Konmari style. Pajama pants in here. Again, I probably still have way too many, but yeah. And then here's like the thicker wintry ones, which I don't really understand. I guess this might take up less space, but it seems to me that folding them this way makes like thickness. These are long sleeve shirts, in between shirts, not fancy shirts, but not t-shirts. These are the short sleeve in between shirts. And I'm thinking I might combine those and move short sleeve to the back of this drawer since they're kind of out of season right now. And then move these right here so that they're not split up between drawers. I'm just kind of waiting to see what'll fill. This is currently my too big, but I might still wear it drawer. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but I have lots of things still to go through, obviously, and never going to bed tonight. I've got leggings and workout things right here, and this is probably gonna be, I don't know, workout shirts or something. We're getting there. But yeah, I'm really digging this folding method. Now that I've gotten it down, it's going a little bit faster, and I think I really like it because I can totally see everything. They're not just stacked up and get lost in the mix. Real life, I have to take a pause because we've got to go do the Polar Express train. So I'm having to put this on hold for a minute. Y'all are getting to see how this is done when you have a million other things going on right now. And we had a fabulous time on the Polar Express train, and I'm gonna have to leave you hanging to be continued from here. You can see I'm in my closet now, and the things are looking fairly organized. I didn't want to show you the whole like thing and the storage and all that stuff again until it was totally completely finished. I want to share with you the emotional process that this has been. It has been interesting. It's been exhilarating, fabulous, wonderful. It feels so good. It makes me want to go do so many different things in the house. If you saw our vlog that went up today, we showed how we took a ton of stuff out of the kids' playroom. It's not time to work on that just yet in the Konmari method, but we've put them all to the side. You'll have to go watch it and see what that's like. Link is right here. I really seriously was planning to finish all of this yesterday, get this video done and put everything together. But by the time I got to the t-shirts, there was a lot of emotions with everything, not about the t-shirts, but about that was like the last thing I was about to put back, and I didn't have a whole lot of space left. And I found myself going, dang, I need to like really reconsider and get rid of some more things, decide like, do these things really spark joy? I've had lots of mental struggle with myself, like found myself thinking about it at a different point in time during the day of like, oh man, those pajama pants, I really need to get rid of some of those. So there's a lot of things I feel like I'm still working through. It's not just as straightforward when you take it to this level as just like deciding what to donate and what not to donate, when you've had this like lifelong sense of attachment to things based on emotions, and now kind of switching the mindset of not about necessarily the giving away of things, but the keeping of things that really spark joy to you. And I can say how thrilling it has been to go into my closet and know I'm only choosing from the clothes that I love, that I really want to wear, and I don't have to sort through the mess of things that have been sitting there forever that I really am not even gonna wear. I'm not gonna choose, but it's just extra clutter that gets to your mind. Oh, all the things I'm gonna talk about next week. But it's been, last night I was just emotional about a lot of things. There's, you know, the guilt you have from having saved so much and from going through your life with all these things that have been clouding your mental state, your home, ability to have people come into your home, to have your children be able to function in certain spaces. The guilt of just taking the time to do this, but knowing how important it is and what a life change it's making. The guilt of the rest of the house being packed with stuff and knowing that I want to just deal with all of it right now and I can't. And then of course the fear of not being successful. I think it's kind of plaguing me with the feeling of, oh my gosh, I don't ever want to go back to feeling the way I did before, which I feel like I've said this several points along this life-changing experience the past few months, and it's incredibly true about stuff too. So many realizations I've had. I can't wait to share this with y'all. And because I don't want to leave you hanging for a whole week, instead of y'all having to wait till next Thursday for the video, I am gonna upload this on Monday. I might be doing it instead of a live stream. So instead of a Sunday night live stream, let's do a video on Monday and I'll show y'all the fully completed process with the before and afters, talk about the emotional things behind it and what all I've gone through. If y'all have questions about all of this, leave them below in the comments. If you have stories about your own experience, I would love to hear from some of y'all who have been through this and done this, and it's been, you know, over a year since you've done it. I found myself watching tons of like minimalism videos and being like, oh my gosh, yes, how have I been needing this my whole life and didn't even know. So y'all just stay tuned because we're going through the process. We're doing everything. I'm planning to do the whole house, get through everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all Monday morning with another video. And the before and afters. Ah!